Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? My name is Douglas Ford, and appreciate you cracking open this video. And I'm shooting this video here from my home office here in Houston, Texas. Whether if you're receiving this from me or from one of my business partners, we definitely want you to get back and go to some information that we want to direct you to after watching this to get a complete overview of our concept. Folks, I've been, thinking, what niche is out there that we answer to. And quite frankly, since there is no other concept out there in this world that even resembles what you're about to see in terms of when you watch the details. But I want to just go into some things. Didn't want to spend a whole lot of time with information. I want to actually, have you see a visual because we're all a visual learners. We like seeing things visually. But folks, we have a concept that literally, is a straightforward, unavoidable concept that brings anyone and everyone ongoing residual and reliable cash flow that is totally inescapable for anybody to receive with just a mere execution that everyone is only required to do one time. Now, with having said that, one of the major dynamics of this concept is that it eliminates the maybe in terms of your success being connected to chance or perhaps, or maybe, as I mentioned, It's gonna eliminate that. Another thing it's gonna eliminate, it eliminates any gambling. There's no gambling whatsoever in terms of us receiving ongoing cash flow by us employing our money and having our money constantly working for us, sending us more residual ongoing cash flow every month, every week, and every day even, Another thing that it eliminates is the aspect of recruiting. And I'm gonna go a little bit into that and show you exactly why there's really no recruiting. Now, even though we are involving other people, many times people have this thing where, well, if it involves other people, that means we have to recruit. But I'm gonna show you without a shadow of a doubt that there is no recruiting, although we are involving others. Now, typically, this represents what I'm about to share with you. 99.9% of all other entities and opportunities out there. So we're going to call this XYZ company, An XYZ company, because success in 99.9% of them is predicated or connected to maybe or a chance. What do I mean by chance? There's a chance they may make money. There's a chance they may not. So when you got involved with it, whatever it is, It could be network marketing, it could be a Susu, it could be a blessing circle, it could be affiliate marketing, it could be high ticket, it could be drop shipping, Don't matter. It could be Amazon FBA, it could be Shopify, it could be all of that, Because most of them companies are production-based, right? You may have to turn yourself into a marketing guru, or it may require a level of skill set. Skill sets meaning like sales skills. And if you have to have sales skills, of course, you have to have closing skills, Or you have to go through some type of mentoring marketing program where people are developing you, where you can develop the skills. There again, it requires a level of skill set. So when it does require a level of skill set, this is how the results end up happening. So you get involved, you may make some money. Mom can get involved, right? And probably make no money. Dad can get involved and probably make no money. You may have a friend that gets involved, Friend makes money. You may get a coworker, or something. They may not make any money. You get a neighbor in, Neighbor, They may not make any money. So forth and so on. You may get a Facebook friend, a Facebook friend in, and guess what? They may make some money. But as you can see, all of them decided to get involved in XYZ company. But look, the results varied. It was a maybe. In your case, yes. Maybe, maybe not, but yes. With mom, maybe, maybe not. No. Dad, Maybe, maybe not. No, friend, maybe, maybe not. Yes. So my point is, they all, okay, got into the business and gave forth their best effort, skill set, no skill set, okay? And what have you, okay? That's when the result is predicated on chance, maybe, okay? So watch this. So think of a company that this was the outcome, that it wasn't production-based, that it was just a mere of everyone doing a one-time execution. And when they performed that execution, it was already predictably programmed. It was already predetermined, already engineered in the system, programmed in the system, to where when they or when anyone did the execution, they made money. Not only did they make money, no one has to wait on money. So when they do the execution, no matter if it's mom, no matter if it's dad, no matter if it's friend, no matter if it's coworker, no matter if it's neighbor, no matter if it's Facebook friend, when everyone does the execution that they're only required to do one time, everyone instantly receives. Here's my question. How successful would that operation or that entity be if it had a 0% failure rate? That when anybody did the execution, okay, that they're only required to do one single time, everyone's result was connected to success, was connected to absolute certainty. Folks, that's to me is where we take this thing called maybe, right? And you eliminate that. Okay? That's where you take this thing called gambling, right? And what? We eliminate that. That takes this thing called recruiting, excuse me. And guess what? We eliminate that. Here's why. Because folks, when you have something that there is no skill set required, then the question is, who then is not able to have success? Make sense? That means everybody's able to have success. But let me tell you when this thing recruiting comes into play and why, when there's no skill set required, then all there is to do, folks, is just get in line, is what we call it. And as you get in line, it is unavoidable when you do the execution that you're going to see in the overview, you're going to receive, everyone's going to win, okay? So let me show you why we're not recruiting. And when we say just get in line, how that crosses out just recruiting. So let me share my screen here. And I brought up the definition of that word called recruiting, okay? So right here where it says recruiting definition, right? And so this is what it says. We'll go down here. Recruiting is the process of attracting, screening, and selecting qualified candidates for a company or organization. The goal of recruiting is to find the best possible candidates for the job in terms of, watch this, skills, experience, and fit. Folks, there it is right there. See, recruiting is involved when people's success is going to be based on maybe. Maybe they'll have some success, maybe they won't. What is predicated upon them having some success is what? A level of skill set. Typically, those types of businesses don't cater to the masses of people being able to win, right? Because there again, it requires skill set. Now, let me talk about inline. Let's let Google pronounce this here.
Inline.
Okay, having parts arranged in a line, constituting an integral, constituting an integral part of a continuous sequence of operations or machines. Let me repeat that. Constituting an integral, no, I don't know why I'm having trouble with that word, constituting an integral part of a continuous sequence of operations. Folks, what are you seeing here as a continuous sequence of operation? Success, 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 success. Okay? Now, there's another part of this automation that I'm not showing because I wanted to show you that first. Now, within our business, folks, watch this. I want you to see how amazing this is. Because not only are we able to involve individuals, we're also able to involve like churches, like fundraisers, businesses, lending institutions, okay? Hospitals, anyone looking for more positive cash flow than they're currently receiving right now, which is about 98% of people, okay? So let's say we brought a church, okay? Watch this. The way our operation is, folks, the church does the execution, what happens? They instantly receive money. Now, we'll just line up. So after the church, we'll line up, said pastor of the church, okay? When the pastor does the execution, what happens? Instantly, he receives. Okay? When, let's say they put the church members down, okay? That's church member one. What happens? Church member one does the execution. What happens to church member one? Money. Church member two, okay? What happens? Money. Church member three. What happens when he does the execution? Money. Church member four, right? What happens when they do the execution? Money. Church member five. What happens when church member five does the execution? Success, guys. Ask yourself if an operation, okay, is rewarding like this, where no skill set required, no one's having to wait on money, there's no maybe, there's no gambling, and there's zero recruiting where you just get in line and everyone does the one-time execution that they're only required to do one time. My question is, who then is not to be able to be successful with that? You're just gonna get in line. Now, let me do this demonstration one more time, okay? I'm gonna do it now. Okay. Because we have a lot of nonprofits. We have a lot of businesses, either one. So we're gonna go with nonprofit. One, let's say if there's a business, okay? Business, when a nonprofit does it, what happens? Instantly receive. Business does it, instantly receive. Another nonprofit, nonprofit two, what happens? Instantly receive. Business, okay, two, what happens? Oops, sorry, I should put that over there. Business two, what happens? Instantly receives. Okay, let's say if it's a hospital that gets involved with this, okay? What happens with the hospital? Instantly receives, okay? I know that glare is there. Take that glare out. Okay, hospital there. Okay, bring in another nonprofit. Okay, nonprofit three. What happens? Instantly receives. Everyone did the one-time execution. Now, remember, I showed you the same results with other different entities, either individuals, church, and the members, okay? That also, came right in line, right after the church. Guys, I could do this with fundraisers. I can do this with charities. Doesn't matter, okay? Now, I want to show you the other part of the automation. And then I'm going to direct you to the website where you can get an overview. Got it? So Remember, this is unavoidable cash flow. So what happens is everyone opening up a digital account, okay, with the next person, and then that person does the exact same thing, that everybody's only required to do what? One time. So with your initial actual participation, you're going to receive instantly, okay? Just like I showed you, just like everybody, received instantly when they did the execution. Now, not only that, when this person here that does the same exact thing, what? The one-time execution, they're going to receive instantly. But folks, the way it's programmed in the system, it's not just going to have you only receiving from your contribution of the execution. Not only are you going to receive, but 10 people receive every single time without fail. So watch this. So when the business did what? The one-time execution that they only did one time, right? Right? Not only did they receive from their own execution, but guess what? Because you're one of the 9 people prior, or this nonprofit was one of the 9 people prior, the nonprofit received more money instantly and simultaneously, ladies and gentlemen. See, that's game changer. Watch. Same thing happening for everyone. So now the nonprofit too did it. Okay? They received instantly, but guess what? 9 of the people prior received more. The business received more. This nonprofit received more again. Okay? Now this business too, it did the execution. It received instantly. But watch this. This nonprofit 2 received more. This business received more. The nonprofit 1 received more. Hospital did the execution. They received instantly. Business 2 received more. Nonprofit 2 received more. Business 1 received more. And nonprofit 1 received more. Nonprofit 3 did the execution that they're only required to do one time. Nonprofit received instantly, and also instantly simultaneously, hospital received more. Business 2 received more. Nonprofit 2 received more. Business 1 received more again. Nonprofit 1 received more again. Folks, what we're going to point you to and direct you to is the greatest cash floor, greatest cash flow system on the planet. Don't take my word for it. See it for yourself. Okay. Now, this is where I want you to go. This is where we want to direct you to here. I'll share my screen again. I want you to go to this website called smarterthanmoney.com. Now, also in the description of this video, okay, in the description of this YouTube video, there are this website that I'm directing you to and a YouTube video presentation done by myself sharing this opportunity. Folks, we wanted to hand this to people to expose them for the first time so you can understand this is going to be unavoidable cash flow. We ain't talking about making money. Let me turn my light back on. We're not talking about making money. We're talking about having ongoing residual scalable cash flow that supersedes your monthly and annual expenses, okay? Because we all have residual outflow, which is our bills, mortgage, insurance, car note, okay? All those things that come out of our, monies every single month. But then what is the system, okay, where our money's working for us and increasing and scaling, where we have the cash flow that we're not having hands-on exchanging time for money, that as our money is making us more money, it's scaling and increasing our cash flow that then takes care of all our monthly expenses, right? Again, only doing a one-time execution that everyone's only required to do one time. So when you're at this homepage here, I want you to click here where it says, take control of your own financial future. Now, We have FAQs where we address many of the most frequently asked questions about our community, okay? But when you click here, you're gonna see where it says watch webinar. Folks, I want you to watch that webinar, okay? I want you to watch that, okay? And then after you get through watching it, just please do the person or myself the kindness, out of respect, just allow us to follow up with you and just let your no be no and your yes be yes. Because what you're seeing and what you're gonna see is a choice, it's not a chance. See, we eliminate waiting. We eliminate the chance now in people's straightforward, unavoidable income. Okay? This platform here, folks, we're screaming from the rooftops about this. Smarter than money. No longer do we have to wait on any money. No longer are we having to rely on a maybe. No longer are we gambling, okay? And no longer are we having to recruit. Okay. So now, not only this, but like I said, so you can watch this presentation or in the description of this video, there's a YouTube presentation. You can click on that, and that would be me, myself, sharing the presentation. So that's going to be it, guys. So like we like to end and conclude all videos, we just want to look to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing you cash flowing and also over the top, baby. So let's get you cash flowing. Go watch that video and let's connect either with myself or whoever sent you this video. Take care and God bless.